You guys are crazy. You guys back. Oh my god.
That is so awkward. So being introverted seems to be trending nowadays. Based on Reddit communities with over 2 million members and TikTok videos, it looks like the idea that you have to be extroverted to be cool is a thing of the past. A large portion of Gen Z now identifies as introverted. You have probably seen many videos like this.
You didn't have to. Oh my. This is exactly what I wanted. I can't. Oh my. I love you so. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thanks.
Or this.
No, take that away from me. Okay. Okay.
Young people today often relate more to being introverted rather than extroverted, which could be one of the factors in why they're more likely to quit their jobs. But that is, of course, a much more complex matter for a whole another video.
So, Gen Z, I have a question for you guys. Why is it so hard to talk to people? Specifically other Gen Z people. I'm the type of person who's fairly outgoing. Okay, I can be socially anxious and shy at times, but for the most part, I like to make conversation with people and make new friends, right? It's so much more difficult to do that with someone who's Gen Z versus someone who's millennial or Gen X. So I was an intern at my current job before I went full time, and I would get invited to intern events every now and then. And at these events, most of the interns were around my age, say late teens to late 20s. And so none of them like to talk to each other.
In order to find out why so many young people are more likely to identify as introverts, let's explore some of the signs of introversion that are trending on social media today. Introverted people often enjoy solitude, and being surrounded by people drains them.
It was great connecting with you. We'll talk soon. All right. I did it. Good job, Laura.
People on social media often talk about feeling drained by real-life social interactions and preferring to stay home. This is also why the traditional 9-to-5 job doesn't seem very appealing to Gen Z, not just because of lack of freedom or convenience, but because it involves daily interactions and small talk, which aren't exactly fun for introverts. Introverted people also tend to be more reserved, quiet, and mellow. Many current trends reflect this, as Gen Z shows growing interest in movements like quiet elegance, mindfulness, feminine energy, and the Demure trend, which by the way was covered in a previous video, so you can click the card above if you want to check it out. Introverted people are more likely to feel distracted when overstimulated. Being in a hectic, crowded workplace can be incredibly draining. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, more people are seeking remote work opportunities. Younger generations prefer the flexibility of working from home, setting their own hours, and avoiding the busy office environment. In fact, many are willing to take pay cuts just for the chance to work away from people. Some even pursue content creation careers, hoping it will keep them from ever needing to step foot in a busy office. Introverts are often highly self-aware. They place great importance on self-understanding, devoting time to learning more about themselves. This is why terms like self-awareness, mindfulness, self-development, self-love, and healing are so popular on social media. As highly self-aware individuals, introverts seek knowledge of themselves, often turning to internet for learning. There's always a but when it comes to trends. Some content creators might post certain things or adopt certain personas simply because it's trendy, rather than out of genuine introversion. While the majority of truly introverted people prefer not to be the center of attention, some social media influencers may pretend to be introverted to fit in with current trends or to appear more relatable. For example, it's unlikely that most introverts would be comfortable performing dances or sketches in public, or even on camera at home for that matter. But hey, the world isn't black and white. Many people experience a mix of introverted or extroverted moments, or fall somewhere in between as ambiverts. While certain videos cater to a predominantly introverted audience, it's worth noting that many of us have moments where we feel more extroverted or introverted, depending on the situation. Perhaps we all change over time and adjust our behavior based on our environment, becoming more introverted or extroverted in the process. Perhaps young people today, having grown up with social media and spending more time indoors, might have naturally become more introverted, with less time spent socializing with friends, drinking, partying, or dating, and more time focused on their social media profiles or internet side hustles. It's no surprise that introversion seems to be on the rise among Gen Z.